Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm pretty much gonna give you guys a breakdown of like every formation I like to run out of this Veer and Shoot offense, and pretty much what all plays I have set up in my audibles and that kind of thing, how I bounce around from play to play to play. And we're just gonna kind of go up against random defenses with each one. I'm gonna show you guys kind of what I like to do, what each play does. So when I come out, I usually like to start off by testing them in the wide stack. Um, the audibles I have set here is PA cross, the RPO read, wide receiver screen, all go, and inside zone. The reason I put inside zone here along with the RPO is because the handoff is better. Like, I always start off with the inside zone, and then if I think like, hey, they got six in the box, we might need to do a RPO here, then I'll just audible to the RPO. So we'll come out here, go against some defenses. We'll just do random 4-2-5. And like right here, you're just reading the numbers. Like they got 5-on-5, we got 5 blockers, they got 5 linebackers. We're just gonna run the ball. Pretty simple, pretty wide open. I mean, touchdown first play. Can't get much better of a start than that. And then like right here, you see they have 4, 5, 6 in the box, 2 outside, 2 outside, 1 high safety. So this is a time. Notice how the cornerbacks are kind of playing far off. They're playing back a little bit. So this is a time where I might audible this wide receiver screen. So you got the read key all the way out to the outside right there. That's the R on the right slot corner. So really you can just pull and keep it. And whenever I see that, it's pretty much, I want to say out of the question most of the time for me to throw the actual screen. But then you look at the pass key that's all the way at the top. He's a safety. So you know you're going to have a pretty much wide open screen too. Personally, I think the screen will get more yards than the read option would. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw the B here. I've already predetermined it. You just kind of get a pre-snap read, predetermine it. And what I like to do is, since you can't see over there, if you press circle like you're about to motion somebody, see how like far out this goes? And then you can snap it. Well, hold on, I messed up. I messed that up. Let me show you guys. I did not mean to snap it there. But we got 4-on-4. Let me go back to this RPO. And I'm just going to show you guys how I can watch it. So like the pass key's all the way out there on the right side, read options right here. Normally I would run this ball inside zone, but if you act like you're gonna motion him over and snap it from here, look, you can watch these guys, they drop back, so you just throw it to him, make a man miss, good to go. And then right here's a perfect example. They have the box absolutely stacked. There is no way that we're running the ball here. I mean, everybody's in the box. So this is when I'd audible to the RPO screen, and it's a guaranteed throw. No matter what, you're gonna have a 2-on-1 matchup. So it don't matter which side really. I'm just gonna throw the right side because I'm more comfortable with it. And then look at all the yards here. Pretty much a touchdown if you can make him miss. And then like right here, they're shading inside, so you probably could throw the RPO. But look how weak that box is. You just run. Sometimes you break them, sometimes they don't. The only way they're beating this is if they can really stop a run with a 5-man box. So the other plays like this where they have no safety help, this is what I like to call PA crossing. I like to put X on a drag to have a check down, and then I'll take Y and motion him over, cancel the play action. Look how he's playing up on Y and pressing him. You got a touchdown. Sometimes it's a touchdown, sometimes it's not. Let me actually back us up so we got more room to work with. Because right there you're kind of too bunched up for that. They got 2 high safeties here. So this is when you definitely run the ball with an inside zone. Break 1 tackle. That's a gain of like 6-7 yards. Move the chains. They're doing this again. So yeah, we just inside zone. Move the chains. And right here, 1 high safety. Safety's playing down. We're going to call PA cross. We're going to motion him in. Streak or drag X. And cancel the play action. And then watch this. We're going to have a touchdown. Easy as that. Sometimes we'll catch up, sometimes we won't, but you're going over the top regardless. And then sometimes, I mean, like right here, you'd obviously throw the screen because that guy's so far backed off. But sometimes you just want to throw an all go. This is a good play too. You just kind of read it, On cover 4, it's hard to stop X, so you can just hit X down the sideline. I'm not gonna lie, all go is kind of a glitchy play. It's just like a good all-around go-to pass play. There's no real set time when I run that. It's just whenever the time feels right. Like I see no safety help, then I might just go all go. And then you can also read, yeah, we had nothing there. You guys get the idea in that. That's the wide stack formation. That's what I start every game out in pretty much. Then wide bunch. I love this formation too. My RPOs are the zone alert screen, the shot slant, the all go, and the inside zone. Same reason for the inside zone and the alert screen as the last one. The handoff is just better. But what I like to do is I like to come out and inside zone as this as well. Or I'll even audible to it. You look at this, 3-on-3 over to the right side, we're running the ball. Sometimes we make a miss, sometimes you won't. To be fair, my defense is like crazy on Ultimate Team, so we're not going to break off too many good runs. 3-on-3, we're running the ball. Easy gain of 7-8 yards. Same thing here. They're even pressed, so I'm just going to go down. Yeah, easy like 40-yard run. Then they come out and double mug. Then you look at this, and you can pretty much just pick a side. You can tell they're not really in man coverage because they're playing too far back and they don't have a man aligned over B. So you can either go over there to B or you can go to X. But I see that slot corner over there on the right side. He's playing in, so I'm going to look for the X receiver. See how he backs off? And then you just make a man miss or, pick up easy 5 yards. And then I'll show you guys, whenever I'm on the short side, this is okay, we're against double mug. I'm not going to do this play here. But this is pretty much the same thing. It's what would happen if you throw the B. See, it pretty much kind of gets blown up. I wouldn't throw it against that look. But sometimes you'll get this and you just get tired of running the RPOs or whatever else. You want to like legit pass and play. So I like to throw RB on a streak here. Look how open he gets. Pass lead it away. That was kind of a bad example. This is just like whenever you want to pass, need a pass. What I even like to do is like check the matchup wheel. Sometimes you'll see like the slot receiver won't even have a matchup. He's got a good matchup here. He's got leverage. So we're going to look RB to A. You can hit A quick. This is just kind of a situational play. And then look right here. I'm going to go shot slant. Check the matchup wheel. A has no matchup. So somebody over there is going to get open. You had A, you got B, check it down, make a man miss. That kind of acts as like a screen too. That's what I like about that play. I want to show you guys how this beats people deep too, because this play will beat deep. Scored many a touchdowns on this play, right there. Sometimes he'll just run right around them and you get a wide open touchdown. But that's my favorite setup for that play. That's really the only way I'll run that one. Either quick pass or over the top, or sometimes you get that check down. So then we'll go with the all go. You can run this play stock if you just come out quick and just look for somebody open. You can, pass lead A down, whatever you want to do. But I found the best way to set it up kind of like, I like to run this to the short side so I can set up like a normal kind of bunch strong play. I like to drag. Let me put the play on. I like to drag RB, put Y on the street, and then you can kind of like hit Y up the seam. Not right there. But it's real situational. You just gotta mess around with it, know when to call what. Personally, I actually like putting A on the street more, but A or RB, one of them on the street. So we had A. Just gotta get the ball out. I'm gonna be honest, I don't call this one near as much as I do shot slant. You're pretty much just reading the middle of the field. If you can attack the middle of the field effectively, you'll have really good success. I'm gonna be honest, I'm still working on getting a little scheme for trips. Don't really use it. 5 wide. I'll show you my audibles. I use stick, shock, scissors, all go. Pretty much just calling all go or scissors whenever it's like 3rd and long, really need something. One of those two. But bunch quads, favorite formation. I always just come out and halfback screen whenever I want to test their alignment, see if I can catch them off guard. Look over there, they got 2 over 4. You're just gonna throw the B, make them miss, and pretty easy big game. Do it again. They got 4 over 4. They're pressed. The only way I do this is if they're pressed. If not, you can usually hit that slant. Then you just audible to a QB blast. Get there, pick up a few yards, slide. Might even go on conservative if you're going to come out in this formation. So they're doing it again, so we'll come out QB blast. I want them to back off so I can show you how that slant works. That slant is really good. That was supposed to slide. And they're doing it again. You can even kind of make that a QB sneak if you want to. Not near as good, but you can. So we got a lot of, like a little bit of room here. He's actually playing outside leverage on X. So what we do is this right here. Yeah, nah, he's playing a little too close. I like to do it when he's more backed off. Like right here. This is a perfect example. They got 4 over 4. Even though they're most likely in zone, you could probably hit B, still get a decent game. Watch X, hit him across the middle, try to get some rack. Same thing here. Watch X, hit him over the middle, possession catch, easy couple yards. Love doing that. Then I also have the all go. I mean, pretty simple. You got 4 over 4, but sometimes they won't attack B, and if they do, he underthrew that. I mean, you can get one of those streaks, or I want to show you how sometimes they'll still, even though you got 4, they'll drop back and they'll leave B uncovered. You can just make a miss, get a few yards. This playbook is all about getting a few yards at a time. That's pretty much it. But this is the main use of this play. You got 2 over 4. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. And then really the only other formations I actually kind of like to use are these wide slots. And I use all 4 of these like in conjunction with each other. If I'm in these, I'm audibling around constantly, just looking for the right play. So we'll start off in wide slot left. I like to set the halfback power, the RPO alert Z-bang, the speed option, and the PA deep choice. The reason I do that is we'll come out in the halfback power. Right here. You got a 6-on-6, and it's the same side run. Like an inside zone will probably be pretty good here, but they're expecting that. Most of the time they'll shift their line over. I like to do a same side run. And then look at that. You got two lead blockers. Big game. Pretty much all I got to say about that one. Right here, they got 7 in the box. Would not run this. Would not run this. This is when I'd audible to like a RPO alert or a speed option. Right here, honestly, I'd swap to a different formation. I want to go in order so I don't get everybody confused. So we'll just do like an RPO alert Z-bang. So we know we're probably going to have B, but one of those linebackers is probably going to drop into coverage, so I'm not really going to look that way. We're either looking at X over here if those guys drop back, or we're going to run the ball. They drop back, throw it. Sometimes you can pick up pretty decent yards from there. Not then. Let me go back to the middle of the field since we're not using that bunch anymore. Where you can see it a little bit easier. Right here, you got 2 over 2. But you also probably got that slant. This is when I'd use the RPO. The way that safety is playing, I wouldn't really throw B here. I'm still going to look at like X. They came in, so you're just going to run it. Then I want to show you guys how this slant works too. I don't think we're going to have it here. Yeah, we do have it. You can pass, lead it, possession, catch it. He didn't catch it that time, but usually you want a little bit more room. This is like a cover 4 look, so sometimes it's hit or miss. Like right there, when he drops back, possession catch, boom, easy yards. Then we'll go with the speed option. I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. You got 6 in the box. Hopefully you guard 1, get to the edge, get a big gain. I'm not going to go too in-depth with that one. And this is the play I put a video out on the other day. If you see they got like 7 in the box, even 6 in the box, somebody's going to get open on this. You can go watch my other video for like a more in-depth tutorial on this. Cover 4 though, we're looking for B or A. We had A, just didn't have time to get it out. And we also had B. I'll show you guys one more time so you can see. Well, they came out in prevent. I'm just going to throw it away. That works. Right here, this is like a man coverage almost. I don't know what he's going to run, be impressed. He might run a streak. Yeah, so he's gonna run a street, but we got A. Easy big game. Yeah, go watch my other video on that if you want to learn more about how that play works. Like I said, I'm constantly audibling around. I wouldn't just stay in wide slide left. I'd go to weak, right weak, any of that. Left weak, I like the counter Y. Counters are really good in this game. I like this RPO zone read bubble. I like the read flats and the choice deep. We'll start off with counter. I mean, it's pretty simple. They come out in something like this. You're pretty much just isolating one side of the field. You can almost always, not necessarily there, you can almost always get a big gain off one of these when you get that animation right there. Get a couple yards, move on. Really good here. You just cut it to the outside. Play around with it. It's not working as good in practice mode as it actually does in game. Like I said, because my defensive line is pretty good. It's even decent against double mug usually. Not there, but there you go. That's usually about how it goes. And then this RPO right here, not much to it. He's going to run that curl if he's got a little bit of room. He's going to run the streak if he's pressed. But I'm looking at that pass key right there. He's giving him leverage, so we're just going to throw Y. He was playing inside of him, so pretty simple read there. Right here, he's playing inside of him again. But look how far he is off B. So I'm just going to ignore that side. I'm going to look at B here. Pass lead it down. Easy completion. Pick up a couple yards. Not much to that. If he comes in, though, we're definitely going to run the ball. Right here, this is also a read option. I don't really do this much because being the read key right there, it's kind of tricky. But I'm just going to watch him. If he goes after Y, then we're just going to run the ball. If he don't, so we throw it. Love that play right there. Then we'll go with the read flat. Personally, I don't really like running the read flat. Pretty much, you're just waiting for Y to get on the flat, and then you throw it. Get a block. Move on. Not too much to say about that one. Good red zone play. What I like to do, though, is when I run these, I like to motion the guy over. Just to see. Sometimes I'll follow him like that. If they follow him, then you just do that. Less people to worry about on this side. Kind of isolate them a little bit. Not much to talk about that one. And then this PA choice deep. I have two setups I like to run with it. I always block A. I don't like having that flat there. You can just read it like normal. Got X. Just go ahead and dive. Most of the time you'll get Y too. Sometimes Y beats over the top, pretty consistent. I forgot to change the play. Go here. We should have Y here by the look of it. Yeah, we had Y. All we had to do is pass lead, freeform up. I want to try to get you guys one more example of it before I move on. Let's just go ahead and cancel play action. Maybe we got a little bit more time to get it out. Yep, right there. I probably should have bulleted that. It's just a bad read on my part. Don't really run this as much as everything else. Hit him along the sideline or not. You really just got to get the right look for this one, and it's all about just messing around. Not my favorite play. It's just probably the best one out of this formation. And we got him right there. Easy touchdown. Like I said, it's hit or miss. And sometimes they'll curl up against like a man coverage. Like this is like a cover zero. I think they might curl up here. I just want to see. We got everybody blocking. We're just going to max protect. Try to get some time. He didn't do it. I tried to manually make him. Sometimes I run that curl route. That curl route's really good whenever it does. It'll kind of sit in between zones. But I'm not going to go too in depth on that one because, like I said, don't really run it that much. What I do like to do, though, is do this right here, if it'll show my play art. Put a smoke screen on X, and then have Y on a post, and I'm just reading those two right there. Like they're going after X, so we're not looking at him. Y's wide open right over the middle. This is the way I run this play most commonly. That was still a run. My fault. PA choice deep. Cancel that. Smoke screen. Post. Easy completion to Y. And we'll do it one more time. I want to show you guys how you can kind of just dump it off the X when you do that setup. X is like a check down, like right here. They're not guarding X, so you just throw it to him. Sometimes you can get some yards, sometimes you can't. Personally, I like to run this play more when I'm actually on the sideline. Let's do one more time. Because you can actually see a little bit more when you're on the side of the sideline. Like nobody's guarding X. Throw it down to him. Make a man miss. Get a few yards. Then we'll go ahead and move on to the wide slot rights. The wide slot right is where I keep most of my RPOs in. If this is the play, this is the formation I come out in when I come out in these wide slots, because I'll just pick PA slot choice just to have it. That way I can have more plays in my audibles. I'm gonna show you guys the setup I found the other day. I have another video on this if you want a more in-depth breakdown. I'm just gonna kind of show it once. Nothing really got open there. Let me show you again. So drag B, streak A. And then you got RB for a touchdown if you don't underthrow it. Still caught it though. I want to show you guys. All right, so RB should be a touchdown. Got him. Easy as that. Like I said, you want a more in-depth breakdown on that one? Got another video on it. This is actually perfect. They're coming out in a double mug look. This is my favorite RPO against double mug. I like to watch RB. He's got inside leverage. Chunk it to him. Easy. This is the RPO alert ISO. I think I forgot to tell you guys my audibles, but yeah, halfback ISO, RPO alert, post ISO, re-Y flat, and PA wheel. But we'll do this again. Yeah, they're in double mug again. This is a big double mug beater. He's got inside leverage, so we're probably not going to get it here. But yeah, see, sometimes he'll crash in. You can throw it, possession catch. It works better when you're actually like on this side of the field or towards the middle. That way you can get that pass in quicker, because it does take time to throw all the way across the formation. That's the bad thing about these splits being so big. He's backed off. He's probably not going to give it to us here, but we're going to watch it anyways. Don't got it. It's a pretty good run too. You'll break it off every now and then. Show you guys one more time. Don't have it. We'll run. Pick up a few yards. Move on. Move the chains. And you guys already know this is same plays out of the wide slot left. You can also keep it as a read option. Thought we had it there, but anyways. Yeah, you can keep it as a read option. Same thing here. I like to motion this guy across, see if he follows. He don't, so we'll put him back over here. Have him as a blocker. Try to get to the edge. Not too much to say about that one. Pretty simple play. This is a play I really like. Not really sure which coverage is best against. I haven't dove into it too much. But if you put... That's not it. All right, so you got a PA wheel. All you got to do is put RB on a streak. He's going to beat him over the top most of the time. You're just looking at RB to A. Really the only two reads I'm reading here. Play action. RB's covered. A's open. Hit A. Easy game. Call it again here. Got A. If you make a better throw. I think that was just a bad pass lead. I also want to show you guys how it works with this streak though. Got the streak. Just straight over the top. Easy as that. That's the reason I come out in this formation, because I like to have that PA wheel in my audibles, and that's the reason I come out in slot choice and then audible around between these formations. So now we'll go to the right week. We'll just go ahead and choose a new play. My audibles here: counter Y, shovel option, RPO read flat. This is the best RPO read flat. This is the one I use around the goal line pretty much every time, and then motion Z in. So I like to come out I'll have to come out and counter Y since that's my first audible. Same thing as earlier. Counter's just a really good run. You'll break it loose more times than not. They're stacking the box pretty heavy, so we're not really going to get it. Here we go. Box it and stack. I don't know. They're blitzing like every play, it seems like. But same way as the last one. I mean, it's a really good run. You just got to trust me on that. Like I said, my defense is crazy on Ultimate Team. I probably should have done this in the regs practice. But then shovel option. This is one of my favorite plays. I'm going to be honest with you. I never really throw the speed. It feels like it's always like a loss of yards like that. I'm really just looking for the shovel. I like it a lot more on the goal line, but I also like running it here too. So they got 5 on the line, only 1 linebacker. So I'll just kind of run out without pressing sprint and then toss it to him. Get 2 or 3 yards. I'm not trying to like break a big one loose on here. It's just more of a fun play. Sometimes you'll break it and get a good one. That's weird. I would not throw a shovel option here, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna try it. Just a bad pitch. One more time. They're playing cover 0 every time I'm trying to show this. They're playing the worst defense imaginable every time I'm trying to show this play. Let's go to the goal line. Let's go to the goal line. This is where I'd usually run this play, because I don't like running the RPO re-Y flat just too often. I don't want to give it away because this is my go-to like 2-point play, everything else. So this is where I throw the shovel option in. Right there, boom, easy touchdown. Like I said, it's more for the goal line, but you can use it in open field. I have broken some big shovel option runs off. So you're just kind of watching. Bad pitch there. That shouldn't have been a fumble, so I don't know why I did that. Most of the time it's just going to be an incompletion. It's a forward pass, so you ain't got to worry about it being a fumble. Just like that, easy touchdown. And then right here, this is my favorite goal line play. Oh, picked the wrong one. This is the RPO read flat. See, they got 3/2 over here. RB's out of the question. We're just going to hang on. And Y got hung up for some reason. All right, same thing here. It's a 2/2, so we're going to look at RB. There we go. They follow him, so hit Y. He's just going to leak out there. It's the same way as all the rest of them, but this one you got to be really patient with actually throwing it. If you try to throw it, like, here's what happens if you try to throw it too soon. He tries to do like some kind of weird shovel pass throw. Not very good. Most of the time it's going to be just a straight incompletion. Like right here, again, 3/2. Not really looking at RB. We're just going to wait for Y to clear. Throw it to him. Truck a man. Do whatever we got to do. Touchdown. Pretty simple on that one. Right here, this is a good example. This is the example where you probably would get RB. Sometimes you can kind of squeak it by. Sometimes you can't. Honestly, it's a risky throw, so I'm just looking for the flat. One more time. That's so pre-snap, 3/2, not throwing it. Let him leak out, hit him, cut in. Easy. Come back down here. This is the last play I'm gonna go over in this video. They came out in prevent, which is kind of annoying, but anyways, what I like to do, just put A on the end, cancel the motion, and then we're just gonna read A to RB. Okay, he kind of tricked me there. It looked like he was coming in, and then he started leaking out. But right here, they're in like a cover 4, so we're not really gonna be looking for RB. We're just gonna be looking mainly for A or B. We got A, throw it to him. Nothing major there. Sometimes if I know it's cover 2, I'll throw B on a streak. This is like a cover 3, cover 1 look. So I'll do the same thing here. A's kind of covered. You can hit B, possession catch, easy little completion. Actually got to pick the play first. Same thing here, cover 3. Might even try to put him on a Texas route. Sometimes that works. Let him clear. I wouldn't say it's an easy completion, but it's complete. I prefer just doing the end route on this play. And I mean, you can run this at a high level too. I've ran this and made it all the way to the Campus Legends division in Ultimate Team. So you can run this at a high level. That should have been caught. I want to get, let me just show you. Let me just pick cover 2 so I can show you how this kind of works against it. If I know they're in cover 2, this is the play I'm picking. Cover 2. That skinny post does really well against it. So I'm just going to cancel that. I'm going to have the A as a check down. Just like that. Lead him over the top. Possession, catch it. Probably should have bulleted that one. We'll run it one more time. I'm just going to block A. Just like that. Just lead him straight over the top. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. That's like my full scheme I run. Just mixing and matching, straight, no huddle. Just kind of going what the defense gets me, to be honest with you. That's all my audibles and everything. Stay tuned. I'll show you kind of like on the field gameplays, like what I'm looking for, why I'm running this, kind of running that. I got more coming. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see.